Well, we had a pleasant night at Minivale. Yeah, we'll look for it. We had a pleasant night at Minivale, and we've now moved along to Wyalkatchem, affectionately known as Wylie. Unfortunately for me, the sun is in a horrible position for me to photograph any of the buildings. So yeah, this is going to appear to be mostly black blobs. But this is the main street of Wyalkatchem. We're parked over in a very nice long big vehicle parking area, and a railway station over here behind us, and we're just going to find out where the loos are. Well, this is the public toilets, not just where the rest area is in town. Got a bit of a shed over there to do with the railway and the station. Just wander over and have a look at that. Quite a big railway station. Suggests the town may have been a bit bigger at one time. It's an old disused railway line down here. This would have been a goods platform, as evidenced by the crane up there. They're getting things on and off rolling stock. So that looks like it's still in use, that line over there. Quite a nice old railway station, reminiscent of ones in Brookton and even Donnybrook, I think. It's quite similar. They must have had a one plan fits all for some of the towns. Well, it's a museum. There's more to it, I think, but we'll have a look. Okay, the Wyalkatchem CBH and Agricultural Museum. Looks like they're open, the gate's open.
But where that been?
Well, we have to go and have a look, surely. See what they got in there.
You have to go into the main door.
Yay!
Straight.
Oh yeah. Put one out, put one back in. Yeah. It's a little supermarket in Wyalkatchem. If you're looking for anything while you're here.
You can turn around. Can you turn around here?
Well, it's a boat ramp, so it's going to be a turnaround area then.
Wow, all the water down there too. Wow, water there, water there.
Water everywhere. Which side looks better? This side looks better, doesn't it?
This side. Looks like you have to pass through water when you come back.
Just going which side is the better side to go. Well, I've got a bit of a story to tell today. Everything was going really well until we left Wyalkatchem and we headed north towards the old boat ramp on Cowcowing Lake. We initially missed the turn and turned around, came back, and a little voice to my left gave me some sage advice and said, stop the coaster, go in and have a look before you drive down that track. And I said, nah, it looks alright, not too bad, we should be okay heading down there. Well, that was famous last words, wasn't it? That was me being stupid. There's no other word for it. Went down, saw a bit of water, drove through it, a little bit slippery, not too bad, I kept to the edge of it, and then we came to another bit. And I thought, well, the last bit wasn't too bad, I'll just get the speed up and go straight through the middle of that one, follow the track, bit of water in the middle there, we'll be right. Yeah, we weren't. We were not right. We got about halfway through it and I could feel the coaster going down in the mud. So rather than do the silly thing and plant the foot and really sink it up to its belly, I just stopped, gave it a little nudge back when it didn't want to move, so that was it. We were well and truly stuck in the mud, quite a long way from anywhere. There are a few farms around the place, but it was, I suppose, reasonably isolated. There would be a few vehicles along the road outside the access track during the day, but certainly wouldn't see too many cars that way. Now, of course, I am now in all sorts of trouble, and this story is going to be told and retold, much to my discomfort in coming months and years, I'm sure. Dorothy won't miss an opportunity to remind me about what I did. But I sort of freaked out initially. I went, oh great, what have I done? One or two naughty swear words, I'm sure, came out of my mouth. Dorothy is exaggerating what I said, but yes, I'm sure I did let a few expletives out. I'm mostly blaming myself for being stupid and doing the wrong thing. And wondering, okay, what do we do now? Do we call the RAC? Well, we gave that a go, but RAC won't come and get you unless you are just off the bitumen. And then I thought, well, the best thing to do is just ring the local shire, which I proceeded to do, got their number, and a lovely lady answered, was extremely helpful, said that she would ring around to the local farms and see if there was anybody who could come over and help us get out. She had a ring around and then she rang me back again, and not much later, about half an hour later I suppose, up pulls a ute, and a chap called Campbell comes out. Nice, really nice fella, and he hooks up. I did the dirty work of wading around in the mud, of course, because I got the thing stuck, so I'm the one who's supposed to get muddy here. And I did. Hooked up with a strap which he had in the back. One lesson I'm learning here is carry something in the coaster that people can help get us out with. I haven't got anything on board. I got a ton of stuff in the 4x4, but not in the coaster. The lesson learned. I will rectify that as soon as we get home. But yeah, Campbell hooked us up to his ute, and we came out very easily because we weren't seriously bogged. It just, we had no traction and couldn't go forward. So as soon as he gave us a little bit of momentum, the old coaster popped out very, very easily. And I offered Campbell some money, but he wouldn't take it. He said just pay it forward, which we will definitely do if we see somebody who needs a bit of help. And yeah, we were out, and of course then I found that there was a perfectly dry track that I hadn't seen, that I didn't need to go through that water at all. Good grief. Some days you just can't win, can you? And it was all my fault, I got to admit it. I was a dickhead and did the wrong thing. But we got out very easily, and I could just drive straight back out. We didn't stay at the campsite. It wasn't very pretty. The lake is okay, and if you were desperate, it would be a spot you could stay overnight. But it really wasn't that pretty. So we've moved on, and we've come up to Gabin for the Gabin. Come up to Gabin, and we've come up to Gabin for the night, where we may actually stay a couple of nights. We'll see how it goes, how quiet it is. Nobody else here at the moment, just us. But that might change as the evening wears on. At Gabin, of course, there's a toilet and a shower, so it's a great little spot to stop off. We're in the Shire of Mount Marshall. That's the town of Gabbin. The Shire is absolutely brilliant when it comes to providing free campsites. You've got donation boxes, so if you want to donate, and I suggest you do, just whack a few dollars in the donation box. The toilet here is spotless, absolutely beautiful. And there's also Lake McDermott, the other side of Gabbin, and Mount Marshall itself. That's another wonderful campsite to the south of town. So 3 absolutely brilliant campsites within, I don't know, 20-30 k's. So that's the story of my transgression for today. So now I am just going to sit back, have a nice coldie, and relax a bit. Oh, I've got no idea how good that is. Well, we spent last night at Gabin, little hamlet, I guess you would call it. There's only a couple of houses, an old school, a hall, and a bit of a ruined building. But there is a really nice campsite here, and it does have hot showers, and flushing toilet. So very nice little spot to rest up. We're probably going to have a rest day today, just to recharge our batteries a bit and enjoy the weather. Yeah. And we'll just have a wander around the place now and give you a look at what's here. So in front of the fire brigade shed, you've got shelter with a table and seats, a couple of old vehicles over there. And just around to my right here, there's a nice information board which will tell you a lot about the history of Gabin. So good to have a look through that. Right down the side of that, there is a water tap, which I have to presume is there for RVs and caravans to fill their tanks, which is a really nice touch to the area. You can just pull in on the other side of that white fence there and run your hose across to that. It's nice and close. Little information box here, presumably with the little Gabin, yep, they've got little Gabin brochures and visitors book, which we should make an entry in, I guess. Sadly, this little building here is suffering with time. I'm pretty sure it was in fairly good shape the last time we were out here. I'll have to refer to my old photographs and have a look. And she's looking very, very sad. Yeah, I mean, even the old doors are looking very sad. Poor old building. And up the end of town here is the old Gabin school. When I first came here, it was abandoned, but somebody had started work on it. And it's been nicely done up. I gather it's private residence now. The caravan and that weren't here. The shed wasn't here, I don't think, when I was here before. And there was an old derelict Austin bus sitting in the schoolyard. Yeah, so 1922 to 2000. So yes, the old school has been done up quite nicely. And that would make an interesting residence, I guess. And that is all there is to Gabin apart from the wheat silo over the back there.